We just had a very good meeting with Mr. President, and we at UNFPA committed to work with Malawi, congratulating the president on his ascension to the high office, and also commiserating with him on the floods. But beyond that, looking at disaster risk reduction in Malawi, and I was happy that he was in Japan for the meeting on disaster risk reduction. But in the larger context, looking at population in Africa, particularly in Malawi, Africa has the youngest population in the world, and we like to work with the president for us to be able to empower those young people to make contributions to the development of Malawi, where Malawi can reach the demographic dividend. And it needs investments. It doesn't just happen. It must invest in education, entrepreneurship training, health of young people, access to credit, good governance, which Malawi has, and it will happen. And I think that he accepted, and we want him to be a champion for this. And we are going to work with him so that he can be one head of state, like several others in Africa, to champion the demographic dividend issue.
Or have you discussed anything to do with safe motherhood? Because if you're talking about the young generation, but I think the issue to do with safe motherhood must also
safe motherhood is part of it. You see, when you look at the picture of safe motherhood, the most vulnerable, those who die most, are young mothers. Those who can't access service, those who don't have the education, those who don't have access to information. So what we're putting together is a compact which will also ensure that we reduce the number of women dying given life. We ensure that women have the number of children they want to have and the interval they want to have it, to have access to family planning, to be able to ensure that they are not vulnerable.